I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon?
Hold on tight, because this story is about to take you on a wild ride. Imagine one of the biggest country music stars, someone beloved for her grace, her talent, and her hit songs, suddenly becoming one of the most controversial figures in entertainment. Country superstar Carrie Underwood decided to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. The relentless backlash, especially from the cast of The View, this story isn't just about music or politics. It's about standing firm in your beliefs, the power of media narratives, and where we draw the line between criticism and defamation. This controversy over Carrie Underwood's choice of performing at Donald Trump's inauguration has left the entire entertainment world buzzing. This story is not just about the performance, but also about standing firm in your beliefs, even when the world is watching and judging. But before we get into all the juicy details, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Done? Awesome. Let's get into it. Carrie Underwood has always played it safe when it comes to politics. She's known for her powerhouse voice, not for controversial opinions. So when she announced that she'd be performing at Trump's inauguration, it wasn't because she was making a political statement. It was because she believed in the power of music to bring people together. In a heartfelt statement, she said, "I love our country and am honored to be a small part of this historic event at a time when we must all come together. I believe music has the power to unite us." For many fans, this was a refreshing reminder of Carrie's grace and dedication to her craft. Sounds reasonable, right? Well, not to everyone. Social media exploded. Some fans supported her decision, but others outraged. Twitter and TikTok lit up with calls to boycott her music, accusing her of being a secret Trump supporter. Others praised her for prioritizing unity over politics.
Will take the stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, "I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future." Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song Before He Cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted and canceled. John Rich weighed in, saying, "There are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys." Carrie is talented, she is graceful, she is a class act, she has great legs, not that it matters, but she is everything that the talent.
And then came The View. Joy Behar and the rest of the panel didn't hold back. Behar went as far as questioning how someone could claim to love their country while performing for a man she described as divisive. The conversation spiraled into a heated debate, with accusations that Carrie was normalizing Trump's policies by performing. That's when things took a turn that no one expected. Rather than engaging in a messy public feud, Carrie Underwood did something unheard of in the entertainment industry. She lawyered up. Her legal team filed a defamation lawsuit against The View, arguing that their comments had crossed the line from criticism to harmful, reputation-damaging statements. Suddenly, the debate wasn't just about her performance. It was about media responsibility, freedom of speech, and where we draw the line between healthy debate and defamation.
Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it. So I get why she did it.
I say.
This conversation drew a line in the sand on where criticism ends and where defamation begins. Other country stars, including John Rich, publicly voiced their support, calling Carrie's move a stand for fairness. He tweeted, "Carrie Underwood shows grace and class in the face of hate. That's what being a true artist is all about." Fans rallied behind Carrie Underwood on social media, flooding her posts with messages of support. Many pointed out that her decision to perform was a demonstration of her love for her country, not a political endorsement. One fan wrote, "I might not agree with her politics, but I respect her courage to stand by her beliefs. That's what it means to be an artist, bringing people together." Things took a dramatic turn on The View. The View hosts didn't back down. In a follow-up episode, they doubled down on their stance, with Joy Behar insisting, "How can you love your country and support someone who divides it? I don't see how those two things align." The debate spiraled out of control, with the panel getting into heated arguments. The audience was also split. Some applauded, others visibly disagreed.
Sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, "I love our country." How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions
Fine.
for a lot of
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast in the Trump inauguration.
Meanwhile, Carrie remained silent, letting her legal team handle the firestorm. And that silence, it spoke volumes. She sent a powerful message. She wouldn't let baseless criticism define her. This approach only added fuel to the fire. While The View hosts defended their right to voice their opinions, critics accused them of crossing the line into personal attacks. The fallout has called for The View to apologize and rethink their approach to covering sensitive topics. This is not just about Carrie Underwood, but a reflection of a much larger issue. The controversy highlights the growing tension between freedom of speech and media accountability. This entire saga raises an important question. When does healthy debate cross the line into defamation? Should influential platforms like The View be held accountable for the narratives that they push? Critics argue that the media has a responsibility to foster meaningful dialogue rather than fueling division.
I think you asked her, are you a feminist? And she
She
said,
said, "I don't think so."
I don't think so. But then you pushed her and she said, yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I said to her, "Do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men?" "Well, I guess I am a feminist."
Yeah, and she said, I guess I am a feminist. So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you know, you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have no.
The controversy has sparked debates on how we handle differing opinions in an increasingly polarized world. Even outside the entertainment industry, this story has struck a chord, with many pointing out that music should bring people together, not tear them apart. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. At the end of the day, it's just music. Let's stop turning everything into a battlefield. Carrie Underwood's decision to perform at Trump's inauguration and the ensuing fallout has become more than just a headline. It's a reminder of the importance of standing firm in your beliefs. Even in the face of overwhelming criticism, her legal battle with The View hosts isn't just about protecting her reputation, It's about starting a larger conversation about respect, accountability, and the role of media in shaping public opinion. Whether you agree with her politics or not, one thing is undeniable. Carrie Underwood's Grace Under Fire has left a lasting impression.
Yeah, I've scheduled a spa day.
I'm not even going to tell you what I'm doing. Don't worry. No, I'm not yet. No, because it was always in the books. Who knew this was going to be the day?
Yeah.
Show? Because it's also a very interesting day, right? The
It's
21st.
Martin Luther King
Yeah.
Jr.'s birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And you can choose to celebrate it how you want. You could honor him.
I'm going to honor him and
And
the
get a
spa.
spa treatment.
As long as it's a free country and it holds, I would agree with everybody. It is a free country at the moment.
Well, yeah. You know, but it's up to us to make sure that doesn't start to change.
Yes, right.
You know,
Well,
that's
we're trying.
Well, we're trying, yes. And it's important not to forget that we have that right. It is up to us.
Yeah.
Now, there are other people performing too, and I don't really even want to bring it up. I don't.
Now, we want to hear from you. Was Carrie Underwood right to perform at Trump's inauguration, or do you agree with The View's criticism? And do you think the media should be held accountable for fueling division, or is this just the nature of today's climate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell for more breaking news and captivating stories. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates, and we'll see you in the next one.